What up, everybody? About to come to you here with a quick video. And this one here is just a quick 5 benefits to quitting smoking weed for me, the things that I noticed the most. And I don't know, it's been pretty interesting. It's been kind of groundbreaking for me. So yeah, I'm coming up on 3 years right now. It'll be 3 years exactly on Christmas. So 3 years ago on Christmas, I smoked with my homeboy. For the last time, I was like, well, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it on a good day with a good homie, and it seemed to have worked. I do all these weird little ritual things. I think it might be like some more Rain Man type shit, because Rain Man was into rituals too. So I do these ritual things, and it seems like it carries a little more gravity. So yeah, man, give me just a sec. I'll be right back, and we'll get into it. Yep. So yeah, man, welcome back. So yeah, just a quick little update here. 5 things that I've noticed the most since I quit smoking weed. And I don't know, like honestly, like I was like, dude, I was always scared to quit because I'm like, I'm gonna turn into a complete square. I don't see any squares. I think I'm all good. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. Roll with your boy. So number 1, I think was the biggest thing that I noticed, and I might be crazy for saying this, but I think it was pretty obvious a few months into it. So you notice like a hormonal balance. You notice that you'll get a little bit more energy. And I'm not saying that you become fearless. I just think that sometimes when I would smoke mad herb, I guess the best word might be a little bit timid, or a little bit cautious, or a little bit more reserved, or a little bit more inside my own head. Whereas now, I'm just pretty much on Front Street. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. Sometimes like I might need to use a little more of a filter. But yeah, so one thing I think I noticed was like a heavy like testosterone boost. I felt like my testosterone levels went up. And I felt that I was able to engage a lot more challenging situations without becoming emotional or becoming emotionally driven on my decision. Don't get me wrong, I'm a human like anyone else. So yeah, I do go through the peaks and valleys of things, but I have noticed that I'm able to handle stuff a lot. It just feels like I'm clear and I'm present, and I can sit and handle a situation more strategically now. But back then I think I was pretty, when I smoked too, I think I was on top of stuff too, but I noticed that back then I was a lot quicker to just come in freaking out, going, you know what I'm saying, on somebody, or if I had a disagreement with somebody, I was incredibly defensive instead of coming with an articulate argument that uses nothing but facts. I would often go in the argument more emotionally driven. So that's something I've really noticed. That was like one of the main things that I noticed. Number 2 would be ease of employment. So with marijuana being legal all over the country now, employers are having a hard time being able to find people that they can bring on that can actually pass UAs. And so I knew that that would give me a leg up on all my competition, just as long as I was able to not smoke. God, how the hell I've done it, I don't even know, dude. I really don't know. But just to not smoke, and that would give me a leg up, and a lot of employers would go ahead and entertain me. So like right now, I mean, although I'm driving for my own company right now, let's say I were to go back and maybe want to drive for another company, like I'm in the door real quick, boom. The hiring process is really fast, and I won't have to have all that headache of like, oh God, let me find some clean pee, let me find some clean synthetic pee that they can't lab test and find out that it was fake. You know what I mean? There's all the shit you have to go through and hoops you have to jump through if you're going to smoke pot and work at a job where you're going to have to take UAs. I did it a long time, years and years and years ago. When I climbed trees, we had to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But now it's just a extra amount of stress that I don't have to worry about. So I think that's an excellent benefit too. So what was another one? Oh, here's a cool one. I'm able to remember my dreams. So, and sometimes dreams can kind of be like a warning, or they'll kind of give you a little heads up on maybe a situation that's going on in your life that you're trying to distill some truth out of that situation. And sometimes a dream will like kind of throw all these different aspects of your life together in a hodgepodge. And what's really cool is being able to wake up in the morning and remember like distinctly what happened in that dream. And I have those quite frequently. So that's one thing I noticed. Definitely, absolutely. That was probably about a month or 2 months into it, to quitting smoking weed. So absolutely able to remember my dreams as soon as I got off the ganja, as soon as I quit smoking weed. And that was really cool too. So that's a really trippy benefit, actually. I just like really weird, trippy shit. And that's one of the things I was like, wow, dude, I could wake up in the morning and remember how vivid that dream was. And God, for a very long time, I couldn't remember dreams. You dig? So yeah. Another one. Oh, okay. Boom. I thought that my creative flow would evaporate. And I thought that, that my love for art, my love for music, my love for dance, my love for cool, affordable clothes, all this stuff I thought would just kind of like evaporate. And it hasn't. I think that I'm still dialed in to all the things that I've always loved. I still feel like I have that creative flow that I've always had. And I've gone out, I've gone to shows, I've partied, done all kinds of stuff. And everybody else is smoking weed too. It's great because like people look at me. I mean, they look at me, dude, and they're like, that dude smokes some mad ganj. And then when they come to find out that I don't, they're like, they're a little more, they're curious, they're interested, they're intrigued. So it's kind of fun just sharing my story. And hear me out. Marijuana, still, cannabis, fucking indica, sativa, whatever the fuck you want to call them, still my favorite plant on the planet. Absolutely. I just love the genetics of the plant. I love the characteristics of the plant, all the different strains of the plant, all the different flavors of the plant, all the different terpenes that you can pull out of a plant, all the different trichromes. Had to just shoot an arrow back into my memory from the grow days. Trichromes are the little crystallized resin glands that come up on the plant. It usually happens within the last month of the plant's growth. And then they if you look at them under a microscope, they look like a mushroom. And so you got to wait until they mushroom out really big. And you want to make sure they're 50-50, half white, half amber is where I usually like to pull my plant. So you get like a really like cerebral head high, but you also get that nice warm body high. Feels relaxing. But those are the things that I love about the plant. I think it's incredibly therapeutic. And honestly, when we're able to smoke again, or truckers don't have quite as much responsibility as far as that goes, I might blaze every now and then, but I don't know if I see myself just blazing constantly 24/7 again, because now that I'm able to look back, sometimes I was kind of grappling with that high. Like there were days where that high is great, where I ain't got nothing to do and I can just sit around, chill out, munch down on some good food, maybe cook some food or just go take a hike. Is great for that. But I think that when you have to take on something that has a lot of high responsibility, or you got to go and engage something that might be a little more technical, I don't know. It just depends. It really depends on the situation, depends on the person. So those are just some of the benefits that I found since I quit smoking weed. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll get you guys some more videos here soon, all right? Latest.